Hello and welcome to E-Magazine. I'm your host, Brenda, Nyamichaba. Thank you so much for joining me today as we have special guests joining us and they're going to perform an amazing piece for us. Now, we're looking at the Safaricom Youth Orchestra, which is a musical project that brings together children between the age of 10 and 18 years from different backgrounds who have the love for music. All of them are gifted, passionate, and committed to building their musical journey. Now, joining me today is one of a student from the Safaricom Youth Orchestra, and she's going to give me experience about being a part of this community and what exactly she's taken off as now being an instrumentalist. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
I hope you're not very shy today because I really want to get to know more about you.
Yeah.
So share with me your name, your age, as well as how long you were a part of the I don't know why I keep saying the Safaricom Youth Orchestra.
So my name is Wamboy Wadaka. I'm 13 and I've been part of the Safaricom Youth Orchestra since I was 9 years old, so in 2016 I joined.
Wow, that is such a long time.
Yeah.
So you've been playing an instrument since you were 9 years old?
Before that, yeah.
Before you were 9 years old. And what instrument do you play?
I play the violin.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So, okay, before we even get to talk more about your experience, tell me about what have been the most memorable parts of being part of this community.
Being part of Safaricom Youth Orchestra has opened many gates, such as the Jazz Festival. I got to play in State House for Jamhuri Day. And I also got to play with a Polish composer called Jemek once, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you usually get nervous when you're performing in front of big crowds? Because I get nervous.
Not really, because we're part of a bigger team. It's like a very large orchestra.
Great. And now that you have graduated, you graduated this just past weekend, right?
Yeah.
What's your next step for you? What do you feel like you're going to do with this beautiful talent you have of playing the violin?
I'm not sure, but I would like to play as part of the Nairobi Orchestra one day. Yeah, it seems like such a good opportunity.
And of course, being part of the Safaricom Youth Orchestra is, giving the opportunity to perform in amazing platforms like you just said. But what do you think some of the other experiences it has exposed you to?
Teamwork and working with many people from different backgrounds and different homes. And I just like to meet new people and just enjoy music.
That's wonderful. Now tell me about what you'd say was the most challenging thing about being a part of such a large community and also learning such a difficult instrument.
The hardest part was definitely learning new music in such a short time span, because sometimes we'd have like few days, just a few weeks to learn large pieces of music. Yeah.
That's amazing. Now, do you think someone like me can learn how to play an instrument like you?
Yeah.
Can you teach me?
Yeah, sure.
That's wonderful. Now, looking down, let's say when you're 18 years old, do you still think you're going to be playing this amazing instrument and teach other people?
Yeah, I'd like to continue playing and maybe learn new instruments so I could expand my musical horizon.
That's beautiful. And being an instrumentalist yourself, would you say it's something that has brought a positive impact in your daily life?
Yeah, it definitely makes me see help other people learn to play music, because I'm quite advanced and my siblings aren't that advanced, so I could also help them.
That's amazing. And I know for a fact, of course, learning an instrument and also going to school is very difficult. How were you able to juggle that?
I just set aside a few hours a day to practice my instrument, so I could do my homework and learn the violin at the same time. Yeah.
And what are some of the favorite pieces you like playing?
My favorite is The Arrival of the Queen of Sheba by, I think, Beethoven or Handel. It was part of Solomon, one of his movements. Yeah.
And also, being part of this amazing community, do you think it made you really understand the power music has, especially on young girls like you?
Yeah, because I love seeing how happy people get when we play for them. And when I was at State House, this young girl was also singing, and she brought a smile to so many people's faces, and I just love seeing that. That's
amazing. What's the place you really want to perform the most that you dream of?
Definitely somewhere in London, like City Hall or something.
That's great. You've been to the State House? You just mentioned it, right?
Yeah.
I'm so jealous. I need to be you when I grow up. Great. Now, having been part of this community, do you think it's brought around interest of you trying to try out different instruments?
Yeah, I was definitely fascinated the first time I went and I saw all these brass, woodwind and string instruments that I'd never even heard of. Yeah, it's definitely something I'd like to try.
And I forgot to ask you, I'm actually quite curious, when you first began, you told me when you were around 13 years old?
No,
when you joined the youth orchestra?
Yeah, I was 9.
You were 9 years old.
Yeah.
So take me through that process. How were you able to join? What did you need to know about it?
So my violin teacher, he's one of the tutors at the Safaricom Youth Orchestra. So he arranged an interview and an audition for me.
So you have to do an interview and audition in order for them to. And how was that feeling when you knew you were accepted into this amazing program?
I was really happy because I've heard of so many things that people have been able to do through the orchestra.
That's great. And now that you've graduated, what kind of advice would you give, a fellow young girl like you, age out there, even your friends who are interested in joining this?
Just have fun and learn the most you can because it's an amazing place to be. Yeah.
Wonderful. I'm so excited for you, your journey in your music. I'm super excited to see what's heading for you forward. But guys, we're not done with this conversation. We have more individuals coming to talk to us about what their journey in the Safaricom Youth Orchestra has been like just after and before they graduated. We'll see you right after this. Do not go anywhere.